What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to draw full body poses or full body characters. So I just pulled some images up from Pinterest. I think I got about 6 references that I'm going to use for this demonstration. 6 or 7. Yeah, it's about 6. And I'm just going to demonstrate how I draw full body poses using these references from Pinterest. Using references is a good way to just to get started. If you don't really know where to start, you can always just download some images from Pinterest, put them into your art program of choice, whichever program you use to draw, and you can just go over them like this. Another thing I used to do when I was in art school, before we had like the digital process, my art teacher would make us get fashion magazines and just take a marker and go over the images of the people the same as you would do it in a digital program. So for this, you would just draw the head. So it'd be a basic head like that. And you're just using the person as a reference to make sure you got all the proportions right. You'd have the neck here, and then you get that gesture line in there. Before you even start adding details, you want to draw out the skeleton to make sure you got everything correct. It'll just make it easier to add in extra details as the drawing progresses. You just want to lock in those forms, lock in those key points on the body, so that way you know where to come back to. I think I made the knees a little bit too low. Her knees look like they're about right there. This is also a good way to practice gesture too. Let's see. Get the foot in there. Just locking in my shapes. This shirt is probably too far out. It's okay to make mistakes while you're doing this process as well. Especially if you're a beginner, nobody's going to get it right as soon as they start. But it does become easier the more you practice. Just making sure everything's lined up. Her hands are in the pockets, you can't really see them. And from here, let me lower this a little bit more since I got this down now. Now I want to just lock in my bigger shapes. So I know the rib cage is going to be about right there based on the picture. It's going to be her waist area. This is when you can start stylizing too. Once you have the proportions correct, you can start adding in your own touch to the body. Arms are in the pockets. Let me see if I can get her legs. These will probably be like so. This person had a nice wide stance, great for gesture drawing. Nice dynamic stance. If her hands, let's see, it probably will look something like this. Thumb will be over here. I'll just do that shape. Let's get the head in there. I made her neck just a little bit thinner. That's how I generally like to draw my female build characters. Let me see, where are her eyes? Gotta bring that up just a little. Eyes look like they're in this area. Hairline, nose, mouth. And honestly, you could stop right here, and this will be perfectly fine for practicing full body anatomy. Oops. I'll add in just a bit more. I'm not gonna draw like everything. Just doing the outside anatomy. And you'll notice as I draw these different references, a lot of people will have different builds, different body types. It won't look as crazy. So let's move on to the second one. So I got this picture right here, also from Pinterest. All of my references are from Pinterest, and I got the layer already up. So I'm just gonna, let's zoom in closer this time. Make this circle. Get that neck, eye line, forehead, or hairlines up here. I'll just put it right here. And actually with this one, I'll do it like this. Shoulders going this way, body going like this, rib cage, hips, pelvis area, leg going straight down. This leg is in a more relaxed position. Throw in shoulders, arms, I like to do this little circle for the indicator where I'm gonna put the thumb. It just makes it easier for me to visualize it before I put it down on paper. Bring this down just a tad bit. And let's lower this one and add in some more details. And again, this is where you can start stylizing. You don't have to follow it to a T after that. This is also really helpful, like if you're just starting learning how to draw and you want to design your own characters, using Pinterest to get poses and then doing this and just practicing the human anatomy, it'll make you really good at drawing from this until you eventually memorize how all of this looks. And then you can start drawing poses from imagination and putting your own characters into these poses. And then again, once you get the human anatomy mastered, That's when you'll notice a lot of artists start breaking the rules and adding their own styles. That way your art really starts to stand out and people can tell immediately, like as soon as they see a character or they see an art style, they know it's you. But there are steps to getting there, and this is one of them. Lock that hand in. Made that part just a tad bit smaller. She's got some crazy hair going. I'll just do this in my style. Not really gonna try to go over all of these little individual strands. That would be insane. Some people can do it. Some people would do it. I am not one of those people. Not at all. Oh, forgot to go over the feet again. Oops. Big toe will be on that side this time. There's the outline, there's the construction lines, and then you can start adding in the fine details if you want. But honestly, this is really enough for practice. Once you get this part down, master it, and you're comfortable with doing these, you'll be able to do these from imagination quite easily. I think she was smiling. I'll give her a smile anyway. Let's move to the next one. This one is really interesting because if you follow me on Instagram, you know I draw a lot of characters with swords. Most of the time they're well, recently I've been drawing characters as samurai, reimagining cartoons or reimagining Disney princesses as samurai. So this one is really useful for somebody like me. And that's another thing. The type of art that you want to draw or the type of poses you want to put your characters in, you can also find those poses on Pinterest as well. And it'll just make drawing those a lot easier. And if you draw those poses a lot, you'll be able to memorize them. It'll just make the creative process that much easier. Right there. I think her hair. Let me see that. Might just be the clothing. Okay. You get the gesture line in here. Body is going this way. Hips are going up. Knee is probably in that area. His legs going straight down. Get these shoulders, arms. gonna be the thumb right there. Put this on the hand to indicate a little bit of foreshortening. Yeah, once you have the gesture, the drawing done, you're pretty much golden. From there, all you're doing is adding in the smaller details. Hip. Let me see how it looks without the reference. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let me make this a little bit lighter. Yeah. Since I pretty much already have the figure the way I want it. It's got hair coming down like this. Sword has to be nice and snug in her hand. Oops. Forgot to make this a separate layer. Alright. Let's see. Add in these shoulders. Might have been a bit too broad. This is a female character. Female characters tend to have smaller width shoulders than male characters. So just keep that in mind. Just a quick anatomy tip. They'll have smaller width between their shoulders, and usually they'll have smaller hands. I'll bring her waist in just a little bit further than the references. Let me get this leg. If you're liking the video so far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Helps more people see content like this. Helps my channel grow. And it lets me know that you like this type of content so I can keep pumping out more. So please don't forget to hit that like button. Probably get rid of this now. Yeah, now I pretty much got what I need to complete the picture. Got my general structure laid out. I know where the head is. I know where the eyes are gonna go. I know the shape of the hair. I've got the gesture going. Just making this type of vibe right here. Most of the energy is on this side of the picture, and this side is straight. That's where most of the weight is going. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Again, if you like this video, please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe. It'll really help the channel. I'm having fun doing these videos. I want to create more. I like helping younger artists develop their skills, because I remember when I was a younger artist, these were the type of tutorials that I wish I could find when I was developing my art. So all right, that's the end of the video. Peace.